Hello everyone, my name is Sahil Sharma, and in this presentation I will be walking you through my research and evaluation of Apple Health and watch ecosystem. So what I have explored here is not just a tech product, but a complete product that's aiming to change how we approach personal health, preventive care, and even population level medical research. So let's start by giving you a bit context on what this product was designed to do. Traditionally, healthcare has been kind of reactive, like we wait for symptoms, book an appointment, maybe follow up if something serious comes up. What Apple set out to do with the Watch and Health app was shift that model to something much more proactive and user-driven. The product combined variable sensors, AI capabilities, and cloud-based data management to give users real-time insight into their health. It supports things like heart rate monitoring, ECG, blood oxygen level, fall detection, and sleep tracking all in one place. And beyond individual tracking, it also enables participating in medical research like the studies Apple has done with Stanford and Harvard. So overall, it's not about tracking steps or calories. It's a product that changing how people interact with healthcare data daily. Now, when we look at how well the product performed, there is some pretty compelling findings. According to the Perez and his colleagues, the Apple Heart study showed that about 84% irregular rhythm notification matched arterial fibrillation diagnosis. What really stood out for me was 57% of those users actually followed up with the healthcare professionals, which means the device is prompting real medical action. Then there is the ECG function. Mayodi and his team found a strong correlation with clinical grade ECGs when paired with AI. It could detect things like automatic heart dysfunction. That's pretty significant and non-invasion tech. That said, it's not perfect. For example, Manharo preview highlighted that blood oxygen reading can drop in accuracy under certain conditions, like how perfusion or in users with darker skin tones. And Faulkner and Clancy also pointed out that the watch tends to overestimate calories burned during activities like strength training. Now let's talk about who actually gets benefit from this product. From a socio-economical angle, there is a still digital divide. Vogels and Pew Research reported that only 12% of low-income households use wearables compared to the 31% of high-income group. So yeah, access is still a big issue. On the flip side, Malcolm from the University of Michigan, that is a large study involved in Apple Watch, there is a decent representation of older adults and racially diverse participants, which shows potential for inclusivity in research at least. And yeah, ethically, Apple does a solid job with privacy. They use on-device encryption and give users control over who's accessing their data. But Al Jadani and his team raise a good point. Third-party apps that connect via HealthKit don't always follow the same strict protocol, which could be a risk. And then there is a sensor bias is there, and Mehrabi works on fairness in machine learning, shows that the photosensosophy or PPG sensors, the ones used for heart rate and SO2 are less accurate in people with darker tone due to how Malvin absorbed light. There was even a lawsuit filed about this, reported by Shempel. Although it was later dismissed, still it shows the issue is being taken seriously. Now, based on all that, here are the key limitations I found in this product. First, accuracy still varies. Nelson and Allen reported a heart rate deviation of up to 27 BPM during intense activity, and Band found issue with calories tracking, especially during non-aerobic workout. Second, it's expensive. According to Cruz and Vogels, people in lower income bracket are significantly less likely to own these devices. That limits the watch potential for public health improvement. And third, battery life. Horwitz pointed out that with 18 hours battery, users often skip overnight tracking, which means we lost valuable sleep and recovery data. Other variables like Whoop and Fitbit are already doing better in that area. So in evaluation criteria, to fairly access this product, I found 5 key areas: decision-making, cost, user experience, security, and ethics. In terms of decision-making, Apple Watch stands out. It helps users detect real health issue early, which can be a life-changing. On cost, while it's expensive upfront, studies like Salgado-based suggest it could reduce long-term healthcare expenses. Some insurer like Antona already support it for primitive care. And now moving to user experience, it's generally great. It's intuitive for all age group, even older adult, as shown as in Chen's study, were able to use it with very minimal help. Security-wise, Apple does well with encryption and user control, but Al Jadani points out a third-party app may introduce a risk. And ethically, there's still room to grow, especially in addressing sensor bias and making sure users fully understand what the data really means. What's working really well? One, early detection. Apple Watch is helping catch serious conditions before they become emergencies. That's a huge step forward in preventing care. Two, privacy. Apple data policy are among the best in the industry, and that's built user trust. And three, accessibility. Older adult and people with impairment benefit for features like large font and voice commands. It's clearly designed with a wide range of users in mind. But like all product, there are downsides. Cost is a big one. Many of the people who could benefit most can't afford it. Sensors bias is another problem. If the watch doesn't work equally well for everyone, it undermines its medical credibility. And lastly, the battery life issue. It breaks the goal of continuous monitoring. If users have to stop and charge, they miss out on critical overnight data. So based on all of that, there are three improvements I would recommend. First, Apple should improve sensor accuracy for all skin tones. Merabi and others have suggested adaptive algorithm and better testing with diverse group. Something competitors are already exploring. Second, they need to address battery life. Horwitz noted that even simple changes like background optimization or power saving health modes could make a big difference. And variable like Garmin and Whoop are already ahead in the market. And third, better integration with electronic health record. Sun and the team working Rome EHR showed how smartwatch data could be fed into the clinical system like Epic. If Apple leans into that, doctor could use this data in real life and improving care decisions. Yeah, at the end, to wrap up, what I have found is that the Apple Health and Watch ecosystem is one of the most promising tools in consumer health tech today. It empowers users with continuous real-time health insight. It's already helping detect serious conditions, and it builds on a strong foundation of privacy and usability. But and this is important for the system to reach a full potential. It needs to be more inclusive, more accessible, and more integrated with clinical care. With those changes, I really believe Apple will do very good in the future in healthcare industry. And thank you very much for listening.